we are gonna be decorating my whole kitchen for Christmas. I'm so excited, y'all. If you've been around for a few years, you know that we moved here a couple years ago and we have been kind of renovating, DIYing our kitchen the last couple Christmas seasons. It's finally done this year. All of our cabinets are painted and it's gonna look so beautiful for Christmas. I am thinking like total Mrs. Claus bakery, Mrs. Claus kitchen. I want to transform my own kitchen into that. So I hope my vision turns out. We're taking a little bit of a break from cooking today. Let's do a little bit of Christmas decorating. And this is part one. Lots more to come, y'all. Okay, so the first thing I wanted to do, I was thinking about hanging this Merry Christmas sign. I tend to always like to put it here in the kitchen somewhere, but I was thinking, I wonder if I could hang it somewhere back here, about like that, just kind of centered back here. I think that would be really pretty. So I'm just gonna try to attempt to hang this with some little command strips. Let's see how it goes. Yay, I think it worked. All right, we got it up there. We'll see how long it lasts. So this stove board, I might have told y'all about it before, I can't remember. Darren built it for this house. We had one in our other house and we really liked it. And so he built one that will fit over our gas stove. So I'm not gonna put too much on here because obviously we have to remove this every time we cook. But I think I'm just gonna add that little plate. I need to wipe that down really quick, but this is just a candle holder that I got from Kirkland's. And it just has like a little votive holder inside there. I'm gonna add that to the plate. And then since we have a lot of black and white going on, I thought I would add just this little greenery sprig. It's not even really Christmas. Just gonna kind of tuck it behind there. And then I have some red berries as well. I'm not sure I put it to the side or, no, I kind of like it over to the side. All right, so I'm just gonna make a simple little kind of vignette over here on the countertop. I don't like a whole lot of things on the counter, especially since we cook and film in here all the time. But I just added a little cutting board and I added a few plates. Then I picked up a couple of these little glass jars last night from Hobby Lobby. They were super cheap, $8.99. Of course, they were 50% off. They did have like a little seal in them, but I had my husband cut that off because I don't know, I just didn't like the way it looked. But I'm gonna add one here. And then I also have, this is just a little riser, or it's actually a base to a cloche. I'm gonna add it beside it. And then I'm gonna add another one up above. Something like that. All right, next, since I kind of do a little gingerbread theme in my kitchen, I want to add some gingerbread houses inside here. I also just grabbed these two little gingerbread ornaments from Hobby Lobby as well. I got a green one and a red one and I just cut the little ornament tag off. I'm gonna put these inside, but first I wanna add some snow to the bottom. All right, I feel like this little area needed something else, maybe some height back here. So I'm gonna try to add this little Christmas tree. I have to bend the top down just a little bit. It's old, I've literally had it forever. So yes, I can already tell that looks way better. That's really cute. Kind of like a little gingerbread house display over here. There we go. Let me move y'all up so y'all can even see what I'm doing. And I think I have one more little touch for this. All right, here's my trick. I've done this so many times in the years past. This is just some red, it looks kind of orange on camera, but it's just red satin ribbon. And y'all, I literally tie this around anything in my kitchen. Canisters, vases, y'all will see some of that here in a little bit, but it can really just add a little festive touch. So I think I'm going to cut a piece. And I think I'm gonna just try to tie a ribbon around the top of this tree. All right, here we go. Here's this little area over here. I think it is cute, simple, festive, and sweet. I love the little ribbon up there. It's a perfect little pop of red we needed. I almost forgot, I do have my little utensil crock that normally always sits over here. I have it in this gray one, which I don't really like anyway with our countertop. So this is my old trusty Ray Dunn. I'm just gonna turn it around to the plain side, and I'm just gonna use just kind of my plain creamy white utensil crock instead. And then the finishing touch for my little utensils is just my little candy cane rolling pin with the wooden handles. Got that at Hobby Lobby a few years ago, and I always just stick it in my crock. Another super easy way to make things festive in here. All right, I'm loving it so far. Let's keep going. Here's my little cookbook. Of course, I'm gonna leave it up even though it's not Christmas related. If you're new here and you don't know, I released a cookbook, and this is it. It's repeat worthy dinners. Has a bunch of just super easy dinner ideas in here. Also appetizers, side dishes, holiday stuff, all in here. And of course, it'll be linked in the description if you wanna grab one. All right, so I told y'all I was gonna be tying ribbons on lots of stuff. This is just a cutting board that I tied a ribbon onto the handle. Now I'm just gonna kind of catty corner it over here. And then I have another cutting board. This is just a little Christmas tree shape one. I'm gonna kind of place it to the side over here, and then I'm gonna add something else right there. All right, so next over here, I have a set of 3 little candlestick holders, and I don't know why I usually don't gravitate towards like this gold, but I'm really liking it this year, and I think it looks so cute. So I do have the candles to go in them. That is what these look like here. They're just some faux flameless candles, of course. And then I have my little remote hidden over here, so I can just turn them on like that. Super cute. And lastly, I have some of this. It's called museum wax. Y'all, this is a game changer for decorating. It basically holds things in place. Even if you have a couple cutting boards like this stacked up back here, you can take a little bit of this museum wax and kind of put it on the bottom, and it'll keep it from sliding or falling down. I guess this is what they use, you know, in museums to set things up to keep them from falling over. It comes with a kind of little wooden scoop in there, and it's really, really sticky, but it doesn't really stick to you. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, it feels like wax. So I'm gonna just take the bottom of each one of my little candles, stick some on there, and then that way when I go to put them in my candle holders, because they are a little bit smaller than my candle holders, and now it's not gonna move around as easy. I might need to add a little bit more to that one, but this stuff really does work. All right, I got all my little candles in there, and I'm just gonna store my remote back here behind this lamp, so at night, just turn these on. It's gonna look so cozy in here. I love how just classic Christmas that looks. All right, so over here, this is the other side of my kitchen. I'm gonna keep it really, really simple. But of course, with that gingerbread theme, I got this little Santa cookie jar last year from Hobby Lobby. Thought he was really cute as a little gingerbread in his pocket. So he's just gonna go back here. And then one thing that I did pick up this year was this little cutting board that has the gingerbread man on it. I did get it from Hobby Lobby as well. It was $12.99. So I'm just gonna pair it with another round cutting board, maybe something like that, and just stick it back here. And then lastly on this side, I'm just gonna place this white cake stand. And then I have this gingerbread house. It's probably my favorite one that I have. Where did I get this from? I think it came from Hobby Lobby last year. It was $39.99. Of course, I probably paid $20 for it, but it does light up after I put batteries in it. And I love how it looks over here on this cake stand. I think it looks so cute and so perfect on there. There we go, and that's it. I feel like I wanna add a touch of greenery, maybe right here. Let me go see what I can find. All right, I found this little greenery pick right here. This came from Hobby Lobby as well. They only had 3 left, so I bought all 3 when I found them. Looks super realistic, so I'm literally just gonna kind of bend the bottom of it. See if I can fluff it out a little bit. Don't really fluff out that well, I will tell you that. And then let's just kind of nestle it back here. There we go. I think that's so cute. And that's what that little area needed. I love it. Simple and clean and cute. All right, I hope y'all can hear me over here. I'm showing you from this angle because behind y'all is the living room. And I actually decorated it first, but y'all will see that here shortly in a couple videos. But it looks so good, so I don't want to give that away. But here behind my sink, I'm just going to place this little white vase. And of course, I tied a little red satin ribbon on there. And I am going to put it here. And then I just picked up 2 of these greenery stems from Hobby Lobby last night. It's only 2 and they were not on sale, so that's kind of why I only bought 2 of them. But they were still pretty cheap. They were $10 a piece. I would have loved to get them for $5. But anyway, they fluff out really big. So as you can see, they make a really nice little vase arrangement. And I think that looks super cute. I love to have something kind of simple right here behind my sink. So I'm just gonna add that. And this little area is done. All right, so over here on this side of the sink, this is where our dishwasher is. So I don't want to put a whole bunch of stuff up here, but of course I have a little cutting board. And I thought I would set our Scentsy warmer over here. I got this one last year from Walmart. It's a mercury glass Christmas ornament. It just opens up and you put the wax in there. I saw this year, y'all, they have a, you know, the antique kind of clay Christmas trees. They have one of those in a wax warmer and it's so cute and I'm so tempted to try to find it. But anyway, this one is also really cute, but I'm gonna dress it up just a little bit. I just have this little candle ring or a little miniature wreath. I'm gonna sit that on my cutting board and then put the wax warmer right on top of that. Go ahead and cut it on. And then for the scent in here, this is probably my all-time favorite scent. I use it year-round, not just at Christmas, but it's vanilla and caramel spice. It's the Better Homes and Gardens from Walmart. Smells so good. It just has just like a cozy, homey scent. I use it all the time and I love it. And that's literally all I'm gonna do on this counter. Let me take y'all down and show you, just because it's right here, like I said, by the sink, and we do need to have some workspace. I can't stand to have everything covered, so that's what that area looks like. There's a little sneak peek of the living room. Y'all stay tuned. It is so cute and I cannot wait to show y'all. It looks like, I don't know, Santa Claus's living room or something. Anyway, and then up here on the counter, I'm not really gonna do anything. This is just a Bath & Body Works candle that I have here in another little candle ring. And I'll probably just leave that there. That's where I burn candles if I do burn one in here. But now we have got to go in this room, in the breakfast room, and tackle it. There is the infamous white cabinets that are completed finally. It's gonna be so pretty. Let's go in here and get that decorated. All right, so I'm just going in with this black and white checkered platter. I'm gonna kind of use it as a little backdrop in here. And then I found this at Ross. Y'all know I love me some Ross. It says candy canes, fresh daily, only 5 cents. I just love the colors in there. I thought it would work perfectly with my gingerbread stuff. And it was only $5.99. So I'm just gonna place it right in front of that one. And then right beside it, this is just a cheap little gingerbread house I got from Walmart a few years ago. I'm just gonna kind of set it right beside it. And that up there, I'm just gonna leave it. You can't really see it right now anyway, but it's just a basket. I might put some greenery in there and then a little cloche with those faux muffins in there. All right, so up here on this top shelf, I found this sign from Hobby Lobby this year. Let's see, it was $12.99. It is kind of big, sort of, kind of, but I thought this would be the perfect thing to just put right up there. It says North Pole Milk and Cookie Company, and I just have a vase I already put back here, and that's what's gonna hold it up there. So a couple weeks ago, our neighborhood was hosting like a neighborhood yard sale. So Darren and I went out that morning. We're like, let's go see, you know, what everybody's selling. Let's just go take our coffee and take a look around. Well, y'all, I scored at this yard sale, okay? Let me show you what I found. I can't even pick it all up at one time, but here are, I think this is 10 plates. It is that classic Christmas pattern. It has the holly, the little holly berries, and then it has the gold edge around. Y'all, I got 10 plates. I think, gosh, 6 or 8 coffee mugs. That same print with the gold little edging. I got 2 of these glasses. Same thing with the gold. These are so pretty. I could not get over it. Got these. I got the little cute creamer pitcher, as well as the matching sugar thing. What is this called? Sugar, I don't know, sugar pot. And what else came with it? Also came with a serving bowl, a platter, and a candle holder, and maybe more, all for $25. I was like, are y'all sure $25 for all this? And she said, yes, take it. So I was so excited. That made my morning, and I was so excited because I knew it would look perfect, especially in my little plate rack back here. But of course we're gonna use these. We've already washed them all up. I can use my mugs for my coffee bar and have the plates up here. So excited. So I'm just gonna place all of our little plates in here facing this way, since this way you can kind of see them better when you're in our kitchen. And they are so pretty. I can't wait to make a tablescape with these for Christmas and eat off of these. Something about eating on a festive plate that kind of looks fancy, but you got it at a yard sale. I love it. Okay, I'm kind of keeping these shelves over here simple. This is a cocoa jar I got from Walmart a few years ago. I think I'm gonna stick him up here. And then I have our gingerbread camper that I've had for a few years. I'm gonna put it over here on this side. And then I added a couple of those mugs and those beautiful glasses that I got just right here in this cabinet. It's right below, right above our coffee maker. So this is where I want to have my coffee and hot chocolate station. I also wanted to add some lighting in here, and I just checked Amazon, and that is about 5 stops away. So we may or may not do that. I might just go ahead and get this video up, but it's basically just LED strip lighting that I think I'm gonna add kind of to like right here at the edge, so I can light these cabinets up at night, and I think that's gonna be so pretty. I'm also gonna go back in and add bottle brush trees to kind of fill in with all this stuff, but they're also with that Amazon order. So for now, that's what we have. So let's shut the cabinet and let's come down here to our little coffee station. We just have our little old-fashioned coffee pot over here. We do have a Keurig that I'll bring out as well. We like to use that for hot chocolate. It's just easier, but it's in our camper right now. But anyway, over here I just have a couple little cake stands or pedestals kind of stacked together. And so I think I'm gonna add a couple more of these mugs down here below so we can start using those. Y'all, I'm sorry, I've actually been sick, so I'm trying to get over that. But let's add a couple more. Let's see, maybe add the sugar back here, and then a little creamer. There we go, I think that'll work. And like I said, when those bottle brush trees get here, I'll probably add just a couple more kind of behind there to fill that in. But let's decorate a little bit on this side. All right, I shut this window over here. Hopefully that lighting is a little bit better. It is just so bright with that sun coming in. All right, so I've got this hot cocoa sign. I need to cut the tag off. I found it last night at Hobby Lobby, and I just liked how it was red and white. Kind of has that vintage feel, that kind of Mrs. Claus kitchen-esque that I'm going for. And I think I'm just gonna put it right beside the coffee maker. And then this is just our coffee canister that we use all the time. We actually really do use it, but I need to fill it up. And I'm just gonna put it, I think, right beside it. I have just a couple little white plates. And I'm gonna add this Santa mug. I think this actually came from the Dollar Tree, but I think it's so cute. And I just added some little wooden spoons in there with the little peppermints on top. And lastly, just to add a little pop of that bright green over here. Just a little tree. There we go. And I think that looks super cute. All right, so one of the last things I want to do in here that I think is going to really set this whole area off, as you can see, I've already attached some ribbon. These are just those same little command strips or command hooks, the clear ones. And I literally just measured this ribbon, taped it right here where a wreath is going to go. So a wreath will cover that. And then I folded it over the top and I taped it up there. So I'm just gonna add a really bright green wreath to each of these doors. And I think it's really gonna set this whole area. Okay, and then over here on this table, this is our breakfast table. This is honestly where we normally sit and eat dinner. So I just want to put something really simple in the center of the table. This is just a rattan placemat. And then I'm going to go in with just this little square little riser. Another one of those candle rings. And then I just have one of these faux flickering candles. I used these on my mantle last year. I think they look like Pizza Hut cups. Y'all know the ones. And I'm just gonna sit it right here in the middle. It's really cute, really festive, really simple, and easy to work around. Well, y'all, my order got here from Amazon, and look how tiny these trees are. They're so tiny. I was expecting them to be like 3 or 4 times that size to like put in here. But I'm thinking I can take a couple of these, maybe the green ones, or maybe the red ones, or maybe the white ones too, and just stick them in here with these. I'll still get use out of those, but yeah, I was expecting way bigger. Alrighty, y'all, but that's gonna be it for my decorating video today. But make sure you're subscribed. We're gonna be cooking later this week. And also we have a lot more decorating to come. So I hope you're all having an amazing week. Also, shameless plug again back there, my cookbook is out. If you missed that announcement, you can go watch the video I did on that, a video back to get the details. But yes, go ahead and grab your copy. Lots of good recipes in there. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.